Hi and welcome back to Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch. It's June 26th, 2018, and just wanted to show you this is the beginning stages of my pumpkin patch this year. So I have some pots here that I just put the soil in and just put my pumpkin seeds in, and so I quickly wanted to go through what I got going on this year, my varieties. I have some of the varieties of pumpkins that I'm growing I've grown before, and some I haven't. You always try to keep it fresh. You want to keep doing different things from time to time, because you don't want to get bored doing the same old. Kind of takes the fun out of gardening and everything. So in any event, some pumpkins, one of my varieties that I'm growing this year is Mr. Wrinkles. I've grown him before. Another one is Old Zebs, which is something I grew last year for the first time, and they really did good. It was a good sized pumpkin and good ribbing on it and everything. It really did good nicely. So I'm growing those again, and mainly because I had some extra seeds left over. So we'll see how the germination goes on some of those older seeds. I've found in my experience that pumpkin seeds can hold on 1-2 years, maybe longer. I don't know, because I've never tried to go any further than that, but 1 to 2 years. Now it'll be interesting to see, because like I said, the Old Zebs pumpkin variety I grew last year, and I still had some seeds left over, so I grew some more, trying to grow some more this year. And I still have more seeds of those, so I'll save them for next year. And, let's see if they germinate next year. Now, that'll be 3 years old. About 3 years old. So let's see how they hold up for that. So stay tuned for that video next year. Anywho, let's see. So I said I got Mr. Wrinkles and Old Zebs, and I'm growing a mini harvest variety of pumpkins, and those are little miniature, 4 to 6 pound little pumpkins and everything. They come in different, colors, like just your regular orange, your kind of whitish orange, white and orange banding kind of pumpkins, and then pure white little pumpkins with some ribbing on it and stuff like that. So and the only thing that stinks about that is you don't know which kind of pumpkin you're going to get until it grows and starts producing the actual pumpkin, so you don't know what it's going to be like. So that'll be the fun part of this year with that stuff. And did all the seeds that I put in there, were they all one kind, or just 1 or 2? Not, did I get a variety of the 3 or 4 different pumpkins that were in that pack? Well, we'll see. See how that goes. And let's see. Some of the other pumpkins I got going on is I got 2 kind of moon varieties. One is Big Moon, and the other one is Full Moon. Now, the Big Moon's going to be a big pumpkin, large pumpkin with orange coloring, and the Full Moon is going to be a large pumpkin and it's going to be white in color. So I grew some white pumpkins last year for the first time, and they were a polar bear variety, and they did really good. I mean, the size I grew, I think the biggest polar bear one I grew last year was about 38 pounds. And I gave that to my daughter Piper. She wanted that one, so that was pretty cool. So I'm trying another white variety this year, like I said, called Full Moon. It's supposed to be even bigger than the polar bear variety. So we'll see how that goes. The Big Moon, like I said, it's going to be large, and it's going to be orange. And another variety I'm trying again this year is the Dill's Atlantic Giant Pumpkin. One of the ones that they use for the record-breaking Guinness Book of Records kind of deal. They didn't. I tried them for the first time last year, the Dills Atlantic, and they didn't really pan out for me. The plants just never really got going. They just didn't. They fizzled out on me. I don't think it had anything to do with any kind of insect pressure, like a vine borer or anything like that got in there. It just fizzled out. And so I'm gonna try them again this year, and just to see, just for fun. You know, a lot of the stuff is just for fun. And the other variety I am growing this year is my usual. If you've been tuning into my videos over the past few years, you know this variety that I'm growing. It's my Howden, Howden, Howden pumpkins. And I always just like that name, Howden, because, you know, I'm thinking Halloween, Howden, you howl like a wolf. So sometimes I'll go around and go, Howden pumpkins. So that's just my little fun thing there. Anywho, so I just like the Howden pumpkins. I like the way they look. And I like the sound of their name and everything. It's just kind of a cool name. Like I said, it goes along with Halloween, howling like a wolf, Howden pumpkins. So I gotta have it every year kind of thing. I have 2 packages of Howden seeds though. I had some old ones from last year that I put in, and I got a new pack. And so I did a little bit of those seeds, so I'll have some more Howden seeds left over for next year. Other than that, you know, like I said, they're just put in there about an hour ago, maybe. And I watered them in, bury the seeds about an inch deep. When you're putting the seeds in, you want to put the seeds with the there's a bottom to the seed, and there's a top to the seed actually. Now in the end, does it really make a difference how you put it in there, what side up, what side down? No, because the seed will right itself. It knows which way is up, and it will send out its roots in one direction, and it'll send out that plant, the leaves, in the other direction. So it knows. But if you stick it in with the bottom of the seed facing down, the roots are already going in the right direction, and the leaves are already heading up, pointed up, so they can go straight out. It just kind of, I think it might speed up the germination process a little bit more, a little better, to have the seed in the right orientation. The seed has a rounded end to it, kind of like a spoon or a shovel, if you will, has a rounded shape. That's the top part. The other end is a little bit of a tip, not exactly a sharp point or whatever, but it's a little bit of a tip, kind of tapers down there, and so that's the bottom. So the rounded side is the top, that's shaped like the spoon or a shovel. That's the top part. So I just put that in there, and go down about maybe an inch, put a little bit of soil over top of it, just kind of tap it down just a little bit, water it in, put it out there in the sun. Keep it watered, don't let it get all dried out, okay? Keep it moist. From my experience, I get my pumpkin seeds to germinate anywhere between 3 to 5 days, and they're already popping out, okay? Sometimes, yeah, I'll go in there if it gets past the 5-day mark, and I'll start moving a little bit of soil around, seeing, all right, what's going on down in there, and I'll see them start. Sometimes I'll unearth them just a little bit. You know, they just haven't popped through. Maybe it'll take what they would have popped out on the 6th day or the 7th day. So sometimes I help them along just a little bit if it goes past the 5-day mark. So, or if my patience runs out. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. So I'll check back in with you guys when these things start going off. Probably by this Saturday or Sunday, I should start to have some action on these things. All right, y'all take care. Have a great day. Questions or comments, let me know. Bye.